After a 120-year voyage, he unexpectedly awoke 90 years early. Among the 5,000 hibernation pods aboard the spacecraft, he alone remained awake. He had endured this solitude for a full year. Over that year, he tried every possible method to return to sleep. When he hacked into the hibernation pod system, it nearly suffocated him. He attempted to contact Earth for help, but the response would take 55 years. He entered the cockpit to wake the crew, but lacked the necessary permissions. After 365 days of extreme isolation, he made a terrifying decision. If he awakened the other crew members, he would no longer be alone. Once the thought took root, it could not be suppressed. Jim knew what it meant. Awakening Aurora would condemn her to spend the rest of her life trapped aboard this ship, never reaching their destination. It would be murdering her future, robbing her of her entire life. Reason told Jim he absolutely must not do this. Yet the torment of solitude was too intense. Each day felt like a prolonged torture. He began studying the technical data of the hibernation pods, searching for a way to open the hatch. Every time he approached, he hesitated, struggled, and turned away. Then, during countless sleepless nights, the thought would return with renewed force. Jim tried to discuss this moral dilemma with Arthur, posing a hypothetical question. If you had the power to have someone accompany you, but the cost was destroying their life, should you do it? As a programmed robot, Arthur gave the simplest answer. If companionship is needed, it's a good idea.
I'd be stranding her on this ship for the rest of her life.
But when Jim revealed the horrific price, Arthur admitted it was wrong. Yet everyone understands reason. Only those truly in the situation know the difficulty of choice. Jim agonized for a month. He gazed at Aurora's face, imagining her awakening, picturing their life together. Most terrifyingly, he realized he had fallen in love with this sleeping woman, loving her words, her thoughts, her soul. Each day he wrestled between reason and loneliness. Each night, that thought tore at him. Ultimately, human frailty and selfishness overpowered morality. Jim shaved his beard and approached Aurora's cryogenic chamber. She lay still inside. His hand rested on the control panel. His inner self underwent a final struggle. Reason screamed, but loneliness was devouring his last resistance. He whispered an apology, saying he was simply too lonely. Then he sabotaged the pod. Mechanical devices activated, gas vented from the chamber, life monitoring systems engaged, and the pod door slowly opened. Aurora's body began to awaken from hibernation. Jim stood by, watching it all unfold. A complex mix of emotions surged within him. Anticipation, guilt, fear, and a hint of reluctantly admitted excitement. He had made an irreversible decision, a choice that would forever alter the destinies of both of them. Seeing Aurora's eyes open, Jim swiftly secured the control panel, grabbed his toolbox, and fled.